Hello everyone, you're watching the YouTube station identification of one of New Bedford's resident Massachusetts resident YouTubers, Mr. Eric Lima over here. You are watching WEML-TV, channel 77, episode number 22, and this is the NXT roundup for November 13th, November. Uh, Give me a second here. January the 13th, 2021. Today is January 14th, 2021. Before I get to the NXT roundup of January 13th, 2021, I do apologize. I do a lot of bloopers around here. Yesterday, commemorated 9 years since my biological mother, Bonnie J. Parker, passed away. And, in fact, the main cogs in my biological mother's side of the family has passed away. Both of my grandmothers on my biological mother's side and my biological mother herself. The rest of the relatives, I believe they're still alive, but I haven't got a chance to talk to them or anything like that. I'm hoping they'd watch this and know that I have no ill will towards any of them. Things happen. And I got very busy, so I do apologize if anybody on my biological mother's side, if I have not spoken to and you want to contact me, please do. If you want an email or something like that, I can gladly give it to you, and hopefully I can find you guys on Facebook or whatnot. So I figured we catch up and let you guys know how I'm doing. I really do appreciate hearing from you guys. I can understand if you don't want to talk to me, because I haven't attended my own biological mother's funeral. Financially, I couldn't afford going all the way to Vermont. Had I known you guys would have come down and spill her ashes here in New Bedford, I would have gone. But, I'm surprised nobody has contacted me about any of that, and it is sad. But, you're trying to go on with life and try to do the best you can. And I'm sure my biological mother would want that for me, to be happy and to live my life the best way I know how. So that's what I'm going to do. That's why I do this YouTube. And basically, try to show everybody I'm trying to live my best life. Alrighty then. So let's get up the NXT roundup for January 13, 2021. The Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Tournament Classic is on the way. Even the women's will start next week. I will get more into that. It is... The first matchup was Shotzi Blackheart versus Candice LeRae with Indy Hartwell. And it was a hard-fought matchup, but thanks to Indy Hartwell, Candice LeRae did win the match against Shotzi Blackheart. Finn Balor was heading to the ring to address the NXT Universe. At the same time, Pete Dunne and the Tag Team Champs, Only Lurking and Danny Burch, also arrived at CWC. Finn Balor came out to address the NXT Universe, talked about his match against Kyle O'Reilly, what's next for him. Pete Dunne interrupts the whole Finn Balor, and then Lorcan and Burch did attack Balor, and then Pete Dunne joins in. Then Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, and Roderick Strong came to his aid, and that would be something else. Who knew, the respect that Undisputed Era has for Finn Balor? So it's quite the matchup, really. Excuse me. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed the Ways, Johnny Gargano, and Austin Theory, because Johnny Gargano had a match against Dexter Lumis, which Austin Theory arrived with a gift from Dexter Lumis. It was a picture of Lumis making fun of both him and Theory. And then the Dusty Cup first round matchup began. The Grizzled Young Veterans, the team of Zach Gibson and James Drake, to face the team of Everrise, that would be Matt Martell and Chase Parker. And the Grizzled Young Veterans did end up winning the matchup, shutting the loudmouths of Everrise. Raquel Gonzalez talked about her match against Rhea Ripley on New Year's Evil last week, and now she wants Io Shirai. Seems like Io Shirai's got a target on her back with three ladies wanting the NXT Women's Championship. That would be Mercedes Martinez, Raquel Gonzalez, and Toni Storm. That's going to be a heck of a deal, but two of the three ladies we'll get to we'll get to there soon. Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed Shotzi Blackheart, and then she says, "Yeah, I lost, but this is not the women's Dusty Cups, and a huge opportunity. Need a tag team partner, or ride or die." Ember Moon comes in, and now Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart will be teaming up. Team TCB taking care of business. They'll be part of the women's Dusty Cup Classic. And then they had the non-title matchup, Johnny Gargano versus Dexter Lumis, but thanks to Austin Theory, Gargano won the matchup. And then Dexter Lumis decided to attack Theory for interfering, but Kushida jumps in and attacked Johnny Gargano and was holding the North American title. It seems like Kushida wants a shot at the North American Championship. So it'll be very interesting. Mackenzie Mitchell did interview Lorcan Birch and Dunn, and they said it was just the beginning. And then they had a sit-down interview with Ciampa and Thatcher, hosted by Wade Barrett, and they talk about the fight pit. The fight pit match will happen next week. That'll be another matchup. And then Mackenzie Mitchell interviewed the Undisputed Era about their Dusty Cup matchup against Breezango. And Adam Cole says Adam Cole did a little Uno the party up down reference. A lot of respect, and which is really I'm digging that. So then the next Dusty Cup first round, Isaiah Swerve Scott and Jake Atlas, the unlikely team, to take on the mysterious team of MSK. We didn't now prior to last night, no one knew who. Prior to NXT going in the end, no one knew who MSK was. There's a lot of speculation that they are the former tag team from Impact Wrestling, the Rascals, Desmond Xavier, and Zachary Wentz. And we were right on that. But they go under new names. Zachary Wentz is now known as Nash Carter, and Desmond Xavier now is known as Wes Lee. And MSK did pick up the victory over Scott and Atlas, two established NXT guys. But during the commercial break, they were starting an argument in the back. A little bit more on that. And then the Women's Dusty Cup team has been formed. Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae of The Way will be part of that. Casey Catanzaro and Caden Carter, Team KC Squared, as I like to call them. Tony Storm and Mercedes Martinez, like I mentioned. And then Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart. And then Scarlett and Karrion Kross did a promo about Karrion Kross wanting to be NXT champ again. So Finn Balor's got a lot on his plate. Xia Li came back for another matchup against the former Rita Reese, now known as Valentina Feroz. And the group is known as Tiansha. Her, Boa, and the mysterious woman, the mysterious monster and ninja woman is sitting on there. So we'll find out more about her. But right now, those three form Tiansha. And Xia Li, in quick fashion, beat Valentina Feroz. Like 5 seconds, 7, 8, 9 seconds. I'm telling you one thing, Xia Li, she better enter the Women's Royal Rumble this year. She entered the Women's Royal Rumble, I think, last year, twice in a row. I think she should be entering this year. I'm telling you, she may win the whole thing. Caden Carter and Casey Catanzaro, Team KC Squared, talked about their Dusty Cup promo, how they're going to go all the way. And like I mentioned, Isaiah Swerve Scott and Jake Atlas were yelling at each other, screaming at each other, and they're about to fight. And then all of a sudden, the official's trying to break them apart. Then Bronson Reed comes in, breaks up the whole thing, tells Scott to take off and all that. And so, if I were Isaiah Swerve Scott, I better watch my words next time around the colossal Bronson Reed. See, the thick boy, the guy I have on my shirt here. Then the main event, Breezango versus the Undisputed Era. And now Kyle O'Reilly was not medically cleared to not only compete, but to be out there with that jaw. And all of a sudden, Pete Dunne, Lorcan, and Birch came out during the match and attacked O'Reilly. Then Finn Balor returned the favor, but he got attacked as well. But despite the Undisputed Era being distracted by all that, they did pick up the victory over Breezango. So they've advanced in the first round as well. And I would show you the updated brackets, but I won't do that. But like I said, the first round matchup next week for the women's. I know there's a couple more first round matches. I forget which ones that will be happening. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to come on. We're gonna do this. Hold on just a second here. So results and let's see. All right. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Now remember, the Dusty Classic will take center stage on 205 Live, and this is the first time in a long time we see someone above 205 compete on 205 Live as Drake Maverick and Killian Dane. This is tomorrow now. Drake Maverick and Killian Dane to team up against the team of Kurt Stallion and August Gray. And then you got Legado del Fantasma versus the Bollywood Boys. That will be a heck of a matchup indeed in the first round. So that will be a matchup, and that'll be two interesting matchups, Killian Dane, and I think it's a, you know, uh, obviously, Ultra is very rare that you can see a heavyweight compete in 205 Live. So this is going to be so. So this is going to be interesting. It's going to be a very interesting matchup to say the least. So, two Dusty Cup matches this coming Friday night on 205 Live. I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm trying to find the updated brackets, and that's what we're going to do. Updated brackets, updated brackets, updated brackets, updated brackets. Should we update the brackets? Update the brackets. Update the brackets. And so let me type in. So let me type in Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. There we go. And bracket for, all right. So, all right. So, with that being said, okay, with that being said, let's go to we'll go whoopsie daisy. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, no, whoa. I'm gonna go back to this one. Sorry. Hold up. And just yeah. Hold up. I'm sorry, folks. You see me all going wacky and wonky here. So that means Adam Cole and Roderick Strong will face the winner of the Nice Davari Adonis Troy matchup. And Grizzly Young Veterans will face the winning team of the Gargano and Theory Kushida Rough matchup. MSK will face either Stallion. We'll find out this Friday who will face MSK, Stallion and Gray or Maverick and Dane. And the Legado del Fantasma and Bollywood Boys will fight, and they'll fight the winner of the Imperium Lucha House Party matchup as well in December. And also in the quarterfinals. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup to say the least. Interesting. That's what I liked about it. And as you know, Ricochet and Aleister Black, Finn Balor and Samoa Joe won the first tournament, I believe. Ricochet and Aleister Black, Kyle O'Reilly, and Adam Cole. AOP, I think, won the tournament as well. Let me check about the Dusty Rhodes tag team. Dusty Rhodes Classic, and tag team classic Wikipedia. All right, okay, just give me a second here, folks. It's gone crazy. Come on, Dusty Rhodes tag team classic. All right, it started in 2015. And Finn Balor, Samoa Joe were the first ones. 2016 was the Authors of Pain. Undisputed Era won it. Aleister Black and Ricochet, and last year the Broserweights have won it. And so this is going to be this was a interesting tournament. These interesting tournaments to say the least. So this is the Bollywood Boys' second foray into Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic. So it's going to be a lot of fun to be. So it's going to be very Imperium's second foray in there. Grizzly Young Veteran second foray in there as well. So it'll be very interesting to see what will happen, and it will. And the confirmed team so far for the women's version: The Way, Candice LeRae, and Indy Hartwell. I said Kaden Carter, Casey Catanzaro, Shotzi Blackheart, Ember Moon, and Tony Storm and Mercedes Martinez. We'll see what happens in the. We'll see what happens in those tournaments. It'll be very interesting to see what happens. So that's all the time we have here. I will on episode 23 of WEML TV channel 77. I will give you the NXT UK roundup as well. So thank you for tuning in. God bless. Have a good night, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.